I woke up early while camping near the Spanish border, feeling rested and ready to move. With just 3 hours to reach Figueres to catch my train, I set off following the Spanish Eurovelo for 18 kilometers before a detour into the town. Time was tight, but I was ready to return home.
I don't know if I can make it, but I have to try, so that's why I woke up too early. It's still pretty dark here. Yeah, it's pretty dark. There's nothing, and at least it's not cold, it's not windy, so I could sleep for a while. Yeah, so let's pack it up and let's go.
On the trail, I encountered stray dogs heading toward the highway. Their glowing eyes in the dark were scary at first, but they were friendly and harmless. These were definitely strays. There was only one luxury house on hill nearby and no other settlements around.
There's an Eurovelo sign. Great.
The trail quickly became challenging, bumpy, rocky and filled with deep sand, so I had to push my Brompton, which slowed me down and added more stress.
The sun is slowly coming up, very slowly. I would appreciate a little bit more of daylight, so I can ride instead of pushing my bike. It's quite bumpy here, even downhill. I don't know how far I have to go to reach a pavement.
As daylight broke, I finally reached a rideable path. The sunrise revealed the wild and rugged Spanish countryside, big contrast to the more polished landscape of France and Italy.
This is scary, but also magical as well. There are some abandoned buildings. Maybe some farmer lives here. So the nearest village should be Capmany, somewhere in the middle between Peralada and starting point. I finally see some civilization, some lights. Oh yeah, ooh, what a view. There's something dramatic about riding in the complete darkness.
The Spanish Eurovelo was far more enjoyable today, properly paved with clear signs, making navigation easy.
Whoa! This street is nice. All right. We have to go on main roads. Wow. My brakes are doing weird sounds. Whew. Yeah. Ah, it's cold. It's a little bit damp now early in the morning. If you camp here, watch out for condensation. On the hills that was fine though, it was dry and warm. Hey, check out this fortress, Castel de Billard. Seems like new. There must be someone living inside, since it's very well maintained. And the sun is up, guys. So beautiful. Ooh. Should be close to Peralada. So far still nothing but farms.
At Peralada, my Eurovelo route ended. It had been a great adventure so far, so I took a break to enjoy the moment before continuing.
This seems to be Figueres, far on the horizon. 7.6 kilometers. So guys, welcome to Figueres, the first bigger city in Spain. Looks nice. People seem friendly. They're looking at you first, but they return the smile.
Upon reaching Figueres, I faced a chaos at the train station. Long queues and airport-style scanners made it impossible to board with my Brompton. Worse, all TGVs to Paris were sold out. My plans were falling apart. I had no choice but to come up with plan B. Take local trains from Figueres to Port Bou, then Perpignan, Lyon and Paris before heading to Frankfurt. It was longer route, but better than staying another day in Figueres with no guarantee there will be any seats in TGV available tomorrow.
Figueres seems to be very well serviced. There's a taekwondo club, there's a Chino bazaar, a Chinese bazaar. There are a lot of weird stuff for a city that size.
Afterwards, I headed to Port Bou, a small beach town right before the border. While waiting for connecting train, I decided to take my Brompton for a quick exploration.
So I teleported myself to Port Bou, and I'm here waiting for a train back to France, to Perpignan. I have 30 minutes, so we are going to the local beach. It's very close. Yeah, right this way. So the beach is small. It's fairly rocky, a lot of pebbles. But check this cliff. Oh, it's very interesting.
The town was beautiful with pebble beach and scenic coastal hills. Looking at those roads, it made me realize I definitely need an e-bike if I continued further following Spanish Eurovelo.
This looks amazing. Port Bou. So I think this will be the end, right? Let's see.
Then I caught a 6-hour train to Avignon. With 30 minutes before my next train, I briefly explored the city. Avignon was captivating with its many tourist attractions and bike-friendly streets. The city's poetic name seems to match its medieval vibe perfectly.
So far, it seems like a cool city. They closed the whole street from the cars, so I can roam here with my bike. I'm not sure what to explore here. This is just the street that leads to the river bank.
But soon I had to sprint back through the confusing streets to the train station, determined not to miss my train to Lyon. In Lyon, 1.5 hour delay caused me to miss my connecting train to Switzerland.
So I'm stuck here in Lyon, which means this is so big city. It doesn't make sense to wild camp here with so much gear. So I have to find a place to stay, and it's pretty wow. Skyscrapers, that's new. So I found a booking. It's quite expensive, but this is what I have to pay for, doing everything last minute. There's some kind of music. Sounds like salsa party again.
Despite every plan today falling apart, I was amazed by Lyon's modern architecture, young energy, bike lanes, and breathtaking views along the river.
It's a really beautiful city during the night. Too bad I don't have time to just stop and do some sightseeing. Or maybe after check-in. Happy hour, €5.
98 €.
That sounds tempting. Alright, welcome to Campanile Hotel in Lyon. The same design as in Toulouse. Of course, bed is maybe less comfy.
Finally, I checked into my hotel. The journey home proved to be more complicated than I would expected, but more about that in the next episode.